Hey everyone, Keith Arkenberg Farms. And if you haven't noticed outside, the weather right now is just awesome for being the second week of February. It makes you want to go out, start planting, start getting your season going, getting stuff in the ground. But I can tell you right now from experience, it is not worth doing now, even if you can, because there's going to be little gain in the future of the season by doing this. Instead, you focus on, getting stuff ready, getting stuff picked up, getting stuff cleared out. So I'm going to walk around and talk about it. Instead of getting out, planting stuff in greenhouses, in the fields, just because it's warm, don't. Instead, worry about stuff like this, like my tomato greenhouse that still has not been cleared out from last year. Got cucumbers coming in here, so I don't need this until about second, third week of April. So I'm not in a huge rush, but I want to get these things completely cleared out so I can go through, run the overhead irrigation, get the soil moisture up, and then I want to stale seed bed this whole thing this year by tarping it inside the tunnels. Now for me, tarping does not work at all in my area because we have such high winds that go on for a day or two. I've started to call them long duration wind events because that's what they do. They just blow for days on end. You can't keep a tarp down in that weather. Now, you can start planting this early, but I found absolutely no advantage to planting stuff early. And that has to do because the light levels right now are so much lower. The ground temperatures are cooler. So if I plant a month ahead of time right now, I will literally gain maybe a week in the time I can actually harvest the crop. During the extra month, I have to take care of it. I have to put row cover on, take row cover off, make sure it's watered, make sure there's no aphids coming in. So you can see we got overwinter spinach right here. This is one of the few crops I still will plant early and overwinter. Now that gets me back to the other point is I have stopped overwintering most stuff because it's not worth it. You spend all winter pulling row cover out, putting row cover back on, making sure it's maintained, trying to keep the temperature up. So there's just no advantage. My overwinter spinach will work great and it gets harvested all winter. If I'd planted more, I would have more, but I didn't this year and demand was higher than expected. But the point is, you don't gain any. By the time the temperatures start warming up, this stuff's gonna bolt. So no matter what, I have to do a planting, which will be, for me, we're in the central part of the country, right in northeast Kansas. So we do our first field planting dates March 1st. Same thing with starting our tomatoes, peppers, anything that's gonna go out into the high tunnel, all of our fruiting crops, March 1st is when we do those, because they can't go out until April, about 20th to 25th, because that's when our last frost date is. Just because I'm in a greenhouse does not mean that it's not going to get below freezing in here. It routinely gets below freezing in here every single night. Now, overwinter beets and carrots I used to do, plant those back in October. Come to find out, my first planting in March would actually be ready 1 week later than the stuff that was overwintered. Same thing with, well, garlic behind me, you have to plant during the winter, but the form onion sets I used to do worked great. They grew over the winter just fine. But again, I would get onion starts from Dixondale, plant them out in the actual field about mid-March, about the same time I do the potatoes. And again, I only gained a week. And it's like, why am I wasting my time to gain a week when I'm gonna grow other stuff that's gonna be right behind it anyways? And that week that you're gaining is usually in the market season, and people really aren't at the markets yet. People aren't buying produce yet. So yes, you can have it a week earlier, but does it benefit any at all? In my opinion, no, it does not. So the most important takeaway on this is don't start planting now. Instead, start cleaning up, picking up, stale seeding beds. If you can get out in the actual field behind me here, go ahead and start, working the beds in, getting anything out of there you need for the last year. You can get fertilizer down, you get bed prep, you can get all that stuff done and have it ready and waiting for you. Now, final thing is, tomorrow, Monday, last day of the Market Garden Farm School over at the new branded Growers Blueprint store. It is links down below in the website. Still working on migrating the Market Garden Farm School over to the new growersblueprint.com. I'll have that live hopefully soon. It's a work in progress, let's just say that. But the school's fully up. It's on sale for the last time before it moves over to its permanent home. Go check that out. Also, a bunch of planning spreadsheets, all the good stuff. Get your farm going, and that's it. So, as always, hope you like what you saw today. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep farming. Have a good day.